Okay, so Tim's well underway with the Rocket 3. This is having a full horsepower supercharged conversion. So these big buckets are coming out of here, and we're putting the special JE forged pistons with slightly lower compression are going in. So we'll have some nice detail of that during the day. Heads back on, stronger head studs, different camshafts, so the cylinder head's going to have to be reshimmed. All going back, so hopefully before the end of the week we'll be close to firing this one up.
Yeah, not waiting for any lag to disappear. It's 875.
SuperBusa at last, we're now underway. With the SuperBusa, we've got the engine going back together. So we've got the JE pistons, forged rods, spacer for the barrel to lower the compression. These pistons are 2 mil taller than the stock pistons. This is to give more heat dissipation for forced induction motors, so this works well for us. Heavy duty cylinder studs, rods, pistons, Gen 2 cams, and she should be all fitted up by the end of play today. So that's 2 big movements within the shop, so we're really pleased with that. And then we've got the French Jigsaw. We're all but there with that. That's just about ready for dyno testing. So we're just waiting for a belt, tooth belt for this. So we're almost there. Supercharger kit's here, tooth belt up here, and there's a belt guard goes over the top. That's pretty close. CB1000 is ready for collection. SuperBusa, we're going to check this over for racing on Saturday. We're going to Santa Pod on Saturday. Hopefully the weather will be with us. So we'll get that out of the way. Quad. We've now got the new wheels for the quad, so we can run on the dyno. It's just finding the time. So hopefully we'll have the wheels on this in the next few days and be dyno testing next week. So we're moving really well at the moment, and it's good to have an extra pair of hands in the workshop. Welcome Gavin into our workshop. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. So come back to us later in the day and we'll show you how far we've got. Right, so Tim's got the barrels off, he's got the old pistons off, got the new pistons in with the old rings. The rings are matched to the bores, so they're nicely bedded in to the cylinder liners and won't need any real running in to any extent. He's just got this wonderful technique of getting the barrel on there, and within a couple of days he's got the barrel on. No, within an hour or so he's hopefully got the barrel on without damaging the rings. The beauty of it doing this way is you've not taken the sump off, you're not taking the girdle off the bottom, and you've not dropped the big end caps off the conrods. He's astute enough to be able to do this. It may be beyond some other techies, but anyway, there's 2 ways to do it. There's 3 ways to do it. You can do it like Tim's doing it. You can take the bottom off, push the conrods out, put the new pistons on the barrels, slide it all on, put the big end caps back and tighten it all up. Or you can take the whole engine out like the factory say, or you can do it like Tim says. So good luck, Tim. Hope you get a good result. So these are what the barrels look like. A big spigot that sticks down into the cases almost to the top of the flywheels of the crankshaft. Drops it all down. It's very light. There's nothing much to it at all. Nickel steel bores, so there's no cast iron liners to weigh it down. So yeah, and it's all about getting the rings in and Tim seems to have a technique for doing that. Cylinder head's ready for the new cams. We'll go into that a bit further when we get to that point and explain a couple of things, what need doing to make it all happen. So that may be tomorrow, we'll see. And then we've got Gav's been working on the engine all day for the SuperBusa. He's getting very close now. Just putting the alternator case on. One step closer for mankind. Yeah. So SuperBusa, I've got to get the bodywork off because I've got to reinstall the headers onto the cylinder head after Ricky bounced it off the rev limiter. We've changed the program, so now when he hits the rev limiter, there's no fuel, so there'll be no explosions in the exhaust. Something we should have done a long time ago, but I'd never had a problem. So the people who have the problem, I never hit the rev limiter, do I? Anyway, we're going to crack on and get this done for Saturday morning, because we hope, if the weather's good to us, to give Ricky another chance to see if we get a really good time at Santa Pod. So we're going to cure the dreaded exhaust issues once and for all on a Krofovich exhaust system. So the Brock might be a super light stainless exhaust, but she's not man enough for the power we're getting out the SuperBusa. So we're going to go a Krofovich and get rid of our issues. So when I say issues, nice fracture, ruined our day last week. Hey ho, we'll get rid of that and we'll sort it out. Ooh, look at that. This is where I drop it, cry. Look at that baby. The size of that tailpipe there. It'll be sweet, it'll be sweet. Why not even use the can? Might make it straight through for Santa Pod. Why not? It's sexy though, isn't it?
It's lovely, that. What's it made out of?
That's tie, it's all titanium.
Wow.
Headers are stainless,
Yeah.
can's tie. Doesn't weigh a lot. Drop it.
Yeah, put that somewhere safe.
Yep. I wouldn't say there's much difference in the weight between this and a Brock, to be honest. It's still super lightweight. Look at the welds.
Yeah, it's quality kit, isn't it?
Some decent springs.
Yes.
And I think this tailpipe is pretty big bore. I think it tapers up. Yeah. She's not far off 2 1/4 inch, maybe a bit bigger. Can't wait to get this on. It'd be interesting to see if it makes any more power. There you go. It's all tapered. You see why it's 1,800 quid, can't you? Workmanship that goes into that. Serious money.
Yeah.
Serious money.
You can't beat those.
Yeah. Right, in a flash we'll have it on.
Ta-da!
So when you're as impatient as I am, and the ramps are taken, you just got to get stuck in. So I've got the old exhaust off, I've got the header flanges on for the Akropovich, and to be honest with you, for an old twat like me, this is probably the end of the day. I think I'll do the rest in the morning. Hey ho, not as agile as I used to be, still just as bloody impatient though.
Fair play, mate.
Hey, nearly there, hey. So,
stuff.
look at the state of this header, and look at the state of this. Oh my God. Maybe one of the lightest systems around, but she ain't taking the pounding that we give her.
Wow.
It's all split round here, split across here.
Yeah.
We could weld it up, but it's only going to happen again, isn't it?
Yeah.
We might fit it to something that's not pushing twice as much gas out as it's designed for. There you go. Tomorrow's another day.
Bring on Santa Pod.
Yeah, bring on Santa Pod.